Remember, it was, I believe, 2011. I happened to be at my great-grandma Merle house, and I went to use the bathroom. And when I went to use the bathroom, I opened the door to find my 6-year-old little cousin and my 12-year-old little cousin having relations. No clothes on. My boy cousin was 12. His little sister was 6. His little sister was 6 years old. I remember I got so upset. I got so angry, so disgusted. And I called my mama and my grandma, and they came over there. And we went to my cousin's job, who kids these were. And when we went to her job, I told her about it. I called her outside. I said, I got something to tell you. It's me, my mom, and my grandma. And I tell her what I saw. Do you know she already knew? She started crying. She was like, I don't know how to make it stop. I don't know how to make it stop. They doing it at home. She got in trouble in school for trying to touch on a little boy. Mind you, she's 6. And I hugged her and we cried. And I said, you got to get to the root of the problem. You got to figure out why he doing this. Who exposed him to this, right? Do you know what she did? She went right back in her job and went back to work. She didn't get off. She didn't leave to go talk to her kids. She went back in her job and went right back to work. Her kids still shared a room after this. I said, you know what? I'm finna call CPS on her. I've always been that person, right? This is my first time I ever went to call Child Protective Services on a family member. I said, I'm calling CPS on her. I told my grandmother, we finna call Child Protective Services on her. I'm gonna call CPS. This isn't right. Do you know what my grandma did? My grandma said, if you call CPS on them, I will never talk to you again. That is your family. That is your family. You know, I swear to God, Peaches, right now, mind you, my grandma go to church every Sunday. She teaches Sunday school. She directs like Sunday school and shit. She go to church every day. And I'm crying. I'm like, this not right. Like, that's a traumatic experience. You know how much damage that's going to do to her? My grandma was like, you know what, Peaches? She got her looking like that. You know what, Peaches? I pray you have a daughter, and I pray your son, your daughter, so you could see how this feel. Do y'all know that still messes with me to this day? Do y'all know I did not call CPS? I told my sister on my daddy's side about this. She called me every name in the book. Every name in the book. I later learned they probably wouldn't have did anything. Anyways, that's called child-on-child abuse. Normally, when there's a child-on-child abuse, CPS does not really intervene because they're children, they're minors. But that broke me down. And ever since then, I've always called CPS anytime I feel like there's some type of abuse going on or some type of neglect. I don't care how y'all feel about me. In that situation, I didn't call. In that situation, and he was 12, she was 6. He had his in her, and I said nothing. And now, here I am. That was what, 12 years ago? She's now 18. He's now 24. And I don't talk to my grandma. But I hope she's okay. I don't even know. Maybe she don't remember. Maybe he don't. I don't know.